Welcome back, guys. Let's go over some key specs of the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. This is the 43mm size, which comes in at 52 grams. There also is a 47mm size, and that's 59 grams. Materials: sapphire crystal front with a stainless steel frame. Has a rotating bezel, water and dust resistance, IP68 rating, and 5 ATM water resistance, up to 50 meters. Durability: military standard 810H compliant. The Watch 6 Classic uses a Super AMOLED display with always-on display. It comes in two display sizes depending on the 43 or 47mm variant. It's either 1.3 inches or 1.5 inches. Resolution is 432 by 432 or 480 by 480 pixels. And it uses a sapphire glass. Moving on to performance and software. Operating system is Wear OS 4, upgradable to Wear OS 5 with One UI Watch 6. Processor: Exynos W930 5nm, dual-core 1.4 GHz Cortex A55. Memory: 2 GB of RAM, and storage: 16 GB internal storage. The 43mm variant has a 300 mAh battery with an estimated battery life of 30 hours. 47mm variant uses a 425 mAh battery, estimated battery life 40 hours. Both support fast wireless charging via the included puck-style magnetic charger. Sensors included are accelerometer, gyroscope, heart rate monitor, barometer, altimeter, compass, SpO2 sensor, and skin temperature sensor. Health monitoring: ECG certified, blood pressure monitoring, sleep tracking with personalized sleep coaching, and fall detection and emergency SOS features. Pricing wise, starting with the 43mm, it was $400 for the Bluetooth only version and $450 for the LTE version. If you opted for the 47mm version, price went up $30 for either Bluetooth or LTE. Since this model is about 2 years old, there are some deals to be had if you search around. So if you still like this classic look, look around, you'll find some good deals. Alright, next up we got the Galaxy Watch 7. This is the 44mm size, which comes in at 33.8 grams. There also is a 40mm version, which is 28.8 grams. The display is also Super AMOLED, and the size and resolution are exactly the same as the Watch 6 Classic. This watch does house a new processor though. It uses the Samsung Exynos W1000, 3nm 5-core. RAM is 2 gigs, and storage has been up to 32 GB. Operating system out of the box is Wear OS 5 with One UI Watch 6. The 40mm size uses a 300 mAh battery. 44mm uses a 425 mAh battery. Charging is still wireless, just like before. Battery life: 40mm up to 24 hours, 44mm up to 40 hours, depending on use. This watch connects via Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 2.4 or 5 GHz band, optional LTE with the eSIM, and GPS is dual frequency GPS L1 plus L5, GLONASS, Vidal, and Galileo. Also has NFC connectivity. Sensors include a temperature sensor, accelerometer, barometer, gyro sensor, geomagnetic sensor, light sensor, and a new bioactive sensor, which includes optical biosignal, electrical heart signal, and bioelectrical impedance analysis. Health monitoring includes heart rate, SpO2 blood oxygen, ECG, blood pressure monitoring, body composition analysis, sleep tracking with FDA authorized sleep apnea detection, skin temperature measurement, and snoring detection. Durability is military standard 810H compliance, IP68 dust resistance, and 5 ATM water resistance, up to 50 meters. Pricing starts at $300 for the 40mm version and $330 for the 44mm version, depending on Wi-Fi or LTE. Alright, next up we got the Samsung Galaxy Fit 3, which is pretty much a budget-friendly fitness tracker. Pretty much it combines essential health monitoring features with a sleek and minimal design. Display wise, the Fit 3 uses a 1.6-inch AMOLED display. It's touchscreen only. Resolution is 256 by 402 pixels. The weight is 18.5 grams without a strap, and it uses aluminum case with a plastic back for the build. It is water and dust resistant, IP68, and also 5 ATM rated. This watch does not use a Wear OS operating system. It's actually called FreeRTOS. Sensors include accelerometer, gyroscope, optical heart rate sensor, barometer, and light sensor. It connects via Bluetooth 5.3. There is no Wi-Fi, and there is no built-in GPS. It solely relies on the connected smartphone's GPS for tracking. Battery capacity is 208 milliamps. Battery life is actually great on this thing. Up to 13 days with always on display disabled. Up to 3.5 days with always on display enabled. Charging is not wireless, it uses a magnetic 2-pin proprietary charger. And charging speed is approximately 65% charge in 30 minutes. Health and fitness wise, workout tracking, it supports tracking for over 100 workout types. It's got heart rate monitoring, sleep tracking with advanced sleep coaching, stress monitoring, SpO2 blood oxygen monitoring, snore detection, safety features, fall detection, and also emergency SOS. Pricing is only $60. There is an international version and a US version. I actually have the international version here, where it's exactly the same as the US version, and you actually find it cheaper on Amazon. I think you can get it for around $50 for the international version. I think I picked mine up for about $45 at one point, so very good deal for this watch, fitness tracker, whatever you want to call it. Alright guys, let's just take a closer look at these watches. Let's first start out with the Galaxy Fit 3. It's got an AMOLED display, aluminum sides, one button. The display is very nice and crisp, easy to read. Swipe left for notifications. Here's some towels that I have on. Here's all the additional towels that you can add. Swipe down for your quick panel settings and up for your apps. So this operating system, you cannot add any third-party apps. What you get is what you get. It runs very smooth. So from your watch, you can have 10 favorite watch faces. And again, this doesn't use Wear OS, so you can't go to the Play Store and find watch faces and add them on. So, but on the Wearables app, there is a list of a whole bunch of watch faces. So you can't have more than 10 favorites, but once you find one you like, and you can switch them out, and you can have 10 different ones. So here is a list of all the watch faces that you can choose from. Now, they just have different colors of each watch face. And these watch faces do not have complications, so if a watch face shows steps, heart rate, if you press on the heart rate or the steps, it does not go to the steps tile or heart rate tile, as you would like in the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic or the Watch 7. As you can see, there are tons of watch faces that you can choose from. So I'm a nurse. I work 12-hour shifts, so I wear my Watch 6 Classic or my Watch 7 at the hospital because I can easily glance and get notifications. I can reply quickly with my voice without taking out my phone. But the Galaxy Fit 3, I actually use this for the gym strictly. It's light, it's comfortable, it does what I need. The music's loud at the gym, so I can't use the speaker anyways to reply to text messages. I'm not going to answer calls at the gym and speak to my phone, so this is perfect for the gym. Alright, so this watch uses its own proprietary connector for its watch bands, but it's very easy. Press it, pull it out. No sliding or anything like that. And you just press it back in. My wife has got the same watch, and she's bought some different colored bands from Amazon, and they all work fine. Alright, next up, let's take a look at the Watch 6 Classic. Stainless steel frame. Two buttons, mic, speaker. Classic rotating bezel. Left for notifications. Right for tiles. As you see, you got a lot more features here than you do on the Fit 3. All depends on what you're looking for and how much money you want to spend. So here's all the extra tiles that you can add. As you see, there are tons of tiles that you can add. And I'm guessing for the Watch 8 this year, they're probably going to bring back the rotating bezel, since it was missed last year for the Watch 7 and Watch Ultra. And don't get me started on the Ultra. So I know some people love it, but I just hate the look, hate the design. That's why I went with the Watch 7. But to each your own. Swipe down for your quick panel. And here you can customize. Add some different buttons to your quick panel. Swipe up for your apps. Nice to be able to use rotating bezel. You're not getting smudges on the screen all the time. And I feel with the latest update, this OS is kind of smoothed out. Not as jittery as when we first had it. So, great watch. Can't go wrong with the Classic. Uses 20mm bands, interchangeable. This is just a third-party band that I got. Quick look at the back. Alright, let's take a look at some of the watch faces I got here installed. Now this uses Wear OS, so you can go to the Play Store and download any watch faces that you want. Some are free, some are paid. Mostly are paid, actually. One thing good about this, though, you can use Watchmaker, which is a third-party companion watch app. You cannot use that on the Watch 7. The Watch 7 uses a new watch face format, which isn't compatible with Watchmaker. So that's one of the reasons why I repurchased the Watch 6 Classic. That's another story. But anyways, Watchmaker I can still use on the Watch 6 Classic because my favorite watch face is on there, which is this one. In the Watchmaker, you can design your own watch faces also, which is pretty cool. Alright, last but not least, the Watch 7 44mm. This is the dark green version, but it's mainly just dark silver or gray, whatever you want to call it. I don't see any green in it. I got a third-party band on it also, not the OEM one. Great display. Same thing, swipe left for notifications. And you can use a bezel, not physical. Works okay. Even though it's there, I don't use it. I usually swipe more. Here's all the tiles that you can add. Battery life on both this and the Watch 6 with my usage. I work 12-hour shifts. I get up at around 6 a.m. And when I get home and put my watch on the charger, probably at around, I want to say 9 or 10 p.m., I have around 60% battery life. And that's with always on display, tilt awake, so I don't sleep with my watch on. I actually sleep with my Fit 3, so I don't mind charging these other watches every night. One benefit of the Fit 3 is the battery life. It's great. Here's all your apps here, just like on the Watch 6 Classic. OS runs really smooth. Again, 20mm interchangeable bands. Back of the watch. Let's take a look at some of the watch faces I have here. If you guys haven't checked out my previous videos, just take a look at my channel. I got some with some dedicated watch faces and just an initial review of the Watch 7 itself when I first bought it. But tons of customization. This is a cool one that I just got. This one is one of my favorites though. Nice and clean. Alright guys, Galaxy Fit 3, budget friendly, Watch 6 Classic, stainless steel build, Watch 7, latest everything. Let me know what you guys think. Which one will you choose? Or maybe like me, just get them all and use them on different occasions. Alright guys, well I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. It really helps out the channel. I'll see you guys again in the next video. Take care.